everything changes. The playgrounds are asking about us. There are no classes, no schools, no churches, no guests, no visitors, no parks, no friends, no peace of mind. Empty and sad streets. Ramadan came and we could not go to the mosques. The outside world is silent. I'm afraid that my family and friends will get sick. I'm scared it will get to my grandparents' house and their door will be open. Before, I would say to everyone, I want to be alone, but today, I want to be next to you. I miss sharing the fun times, and that makes me sad. I miss being with my best friend. I miss her hugs. I grew tired of reading the same books. Oh, how I miss my freedom, the freedom to be a child, to just run and play. Time is becoming timeless. Seconds, minutes, months are flying. I want it to stop. We are afraid, yet we are fearless. We've looked in our hearts, and kindness we found. Thank you for your time, for your work, for your strength, and for your love. I am happy to have more time with my mum. I draw pictures, I play, and do homework. We've had social distancing picnics, social distancing walks, social distancing hugs, and social distancing talks. The planet is taking a break and shows us its charms. Animals come and go from the shadows. Our wildlife grows like us. I dream of a day where masks aren't needed. I'll go to the park to skate. I'll play football outside or dance in the street with no shame. The fog and the darkness, they won't win. The sun is waiting, dreaming, smiling. All this will pass, we will be fine. We will see you soon. Join me, give me your hand, and let's face this, because together we are stronger.
Everything changes.
T-minus 1 minute. T-minus 50 seconds. T-minus 40 seconds. T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 0.
thank you for being here. Welcome to your virtual quiz. White Me Cultivated Shark T-shirt, and it's see-through, which is bizarre because it wasn't see-through the last time. Hope you all had a good week. Hope everybody's been safe, and as life is slowly sort of getting back to normal. Let me see if I can sort this T-shirt out before we start. Oh, there we go, nearly. That'll do. That's a bit better, isn't it? It's actually a blue T-shirt, would you believe? Okay, so super quick then. We'll go through the scores, let you know where we all are. Also, you can see right there, you can become a patron. We've got a website set up for the quiz, and on the quiz you'll be able to, on the website, sorry, you'll be able to see scores. If you do become a patron, basically it's a posh word of saying member, then you can see all past quizzes as well. And if you do become a member, you can input a question into a quiz every Sunday for 4 weeks. How awesome is that? Okay, right, so let's have a quick look at the scores before we start. If you are new, then don't forget to say hello. Richard's put Villa, because Villa survived leading the Premier League, so well done to them. Right, okay, let's have a look. Scores, where are the scores? Here we go. Dun, dun, dun. Just quickly, if you are new, we've got quite a lot of people watching at the moment. If you are new, you don't have to put your scores in at the end of the quiz, because they'll show up on here. But by all means, if you want to be on the scoreboard, then do that as well. You'll also be able to find the scoreboard at any time by going to the website as well. Okay, cool. Right, let's have a quick look where we all are. So Richard and Matt are both at the top there, 61 on average. Oh, and the Worthingtons are as well. So well done, the Worthingtons. Who we've got? The Buxtons on 59. Gilbert's tend to be all on 57. We've got Kim, which is my mum, on 56, joint with the Copelands. Melissa on 56. 55, sorry. Copeland's 56, said that. Sarah Lou on 54. Stacey and Kerry, 52, although they haven't put in a score for the last 3 weeks. So that's weird. And the Potsy's on 51, with the Pirates behind them on 45. And in between there, Rebecca Paul. I won't go through the whole list, but there we go. So there are the scores as it stands. Awesome. Right, let's go. Let's start the quiz then. Which said the move to Bournemouth is off. Yeah, they tried the best, didn't they? But there you go. What can you do? Yeah, let's set up then. Same format as normal. So we've got 10 general knowledge questions, 10 history and geography questions, 5 history, 5 geography. Then we've got 10 sport. We then have name this week for the film round. We're going to have 10 films or TV series, and you have to tell us where the fictional town or city of where that film or TV series took place. So if there's a picture of Batman, you'd put Gotham as your answer, but we'll come back to that later on. Carl says hello. Hiya, Carol. And Margaret says hello as well. So awesome. Hi, guys. Put some hellos in the chat, and we know that you're here. Then we've got 10. Our word this week, our trivia trail, is 10 letters. So we've got 10 questions for the trivia trail. And the logo/slogan round, we're going to show you a slogan with a missing word. And you've got to guess what the word is. Not necessarily the company, just the word. Okay. So, let's get going then. Here we go. Your first question. Airbus and which other major manufacturer make commercial airliners? So I'll just speed it up a touch. There we go. So Airbus and which other major manufacturer make commercial airliners? Who's that other company? And also, I forgot to say actually, there's a link on the website for it, but if you do want to donate to the NHS, there's a link right here, just about there in the blue. So it's www.gofundme.com/COVID-19, raising money for the NHS, and all the money goes to NHS charity services. Okay, question 2. Where are the carpal bones Well, that's a poorly worded question, isn't it? Let's take out the. Where are carpal bones? This question's awful. Done it. Let's get it right. There we go. Start again. Carpal bones are found in which part of the body? Let's put an R in there. So I finally got the question. Carpal bones are found in which part of the body? Is it the wrist, toes, shoulder, or the hip? So carpal bones are found in which part of the body? Is it wrist, toes, shoulder, or hip? Got quite a few multiple choices there, actually. Questions coming up. Okay. Question number 3. How many years does it take for Neptune to complete an orbit around the Sun? Is it A, 25 years, B, 65 years, C, 165 years, or D, 365 years? So that's how many years does it take for Neptune to complete an orbit around the Sun? A, 25 years, B, 65 years, C, 165 years, or D, 35 years? Nice and easy. Nice, easy question. Okay, question 4. What is a rambutan? Is it a small monkey, a city, a large fish, or an exotic fruit? So what is a rambutan? Is it a small monkey? Is it a city, a large fish, or an exotic fruit? Another multiple choice one for you. Okay, question number 5. What's that doing up there? Oh, I have a problem here. I don't think I can get that. Have a look. I'll have to just read it. The UK's oldest Prime Minister was William Gladstone at 84 years old. Is that true or false? See if I can fix that question. We have a small technical problem. It's fine. Okay, let's see if we can fix that. There you go. So the UK's oldest Prime Minister was William Gladstone at 84 years old. Is that true or false? Okay. Number 6. When was eBay founded? Was it 1990, 1995, 1999, or 2000? Me and Laura had a debate over one of the answers a moment ago. But I was right. Okay, when was eBay? She even got a little black book and she was saying, no, that's wrong. But it's not. When was eBay founded? 1990, 1995, 1999, or 2000? Okay. Question 7. Name the cocktail made from mint, sugar, white rum, soda water, and lime juice. So what's that cocktail called? It's made from mint, sugar, white rum, soda water, and lime juice. What is the name of that cocktail? checking one of these answers. Okay, number 8. We have a picture for you. What does this road sign mean? You see it all the time on the roads, but what does it actually mean? So what does that sign mean? And it's one of those where you'll kick yourself when I tell you the answers later, because then you'll be saying, "Of course it is." Okay, number 9. Fanny Bright, George Wickham, Miss Bates, and Mr. Darcy are characters created by who? So Fanny Bright, George Wickham, Miss Bates, and Mr. Darcy are characters created by who? Some good news as well. On Facebook, we've actually got HD back. So that's good. So the screen should be a bit better, because it was in SD quality before, standard definition, and now we've got it back to HD. I'm quite pleased about that. It was really frustrating. And do you know what changed for that to happen? Nothing. Nothing at all. It just worked. Okay, question 10. Complete the catchphrase using these pictures. So complete the catchphrase using these pictures. That's a bit strange, isn't it? So here's one for you. So Cabell Wolseley put higher in the chat just there. And then underneath it's a C translation, and it translates as she is, and it says C original Arabic. So apparently by putting higher, Facebook thinks that's, well, it is an Arabic name, so I've just checked, and it means she. So higher means she in Arabic. And Facebook thinks that you're trying to do an Arabian word there, Cabell. How bizarre. Okay. Excellent. So that's general knowledge. 10 questions. Now move on to history and geography. So here we go. How many miles does the Great Barrier Reef stretch for? Is it 143, 778, 1,429, or is it 2,418? I thought you'd like that one, Carl. We've got about nearly 40 connections, and not many people are saying hello or chatting today. Must all be concentrating very much. We have Cal, Ben, and Dawn who all liked the video today. So very good. Okay, number 2. In Greek mythology, what was the name of the wife of Zeus? So, in Greek mythology, what was the name of the wife of Zeus? Guess who came up with that question? Anything to do with the Romans and the Greeks, it's guaranteed that that's going to be Laura's input there. She inputs another questions as well, of course, but We always end up with a Greek mythology or something to do with the Romans or Egyptians. Sort of that sort of stuff. Okay, number 3. Jakarta is the capital of which city? So Jakarta is the capital of which city? We haven't heard from the Pirates or the Potsies today. Are you guys playing? If you are, then say hello. So Jakarta is the capital of which country? Okay, number 4. What is Sir Tim Bernalisi famous for inventing in 1989? Was it the DVD? Was it the lithium battery? Was it the World Wide Web? Or was it the Reebok pump trainer? And Karina says, hi Stu. Hi Karina. You playing by yourself, Karina? Or was your mom or your dad or anyone helping you? Or was it just you? Okay, so I'll just repeat this question. What is Sir Tim Bernalisi famous for inventing in 1989? Was it the DVD, the lithium battery, the World Wide Web, or the Reebok pump trainer? Do you remember those? Everyone used to push the back and the heel to give them extra bounce. Strange when you think about it now, isn't it? Okay, number 5, we have a picture. In which European city would you find this mermaid statue? So, in which European city would you find this mermaid statue? Doesn't quite look like a mermaid there at the bottom, does it? Looks like she's got 2 legs, but I suppose, yeah, because there's a third, otherwise it'd be like weird coming out of a shin. So in which European city would you find this mermaid statue? Okay, another geography one for you coming up. Which country is this? Looks like a fish or something swimming. Long tail. So which country is this? Okay. Question number 7. After years of rule, in what year did India leave the Commonwealth? So is it 1927, 1937, 1947, or 1957? So after years of rule, what year did India leave the Commonwealth? Here's your question there. And multiple choice is 1927, 1937, 1947, or 1957. Another multiple choice one for you. Okay. Number 8. We've got a flag. Which country does this flag belong to? So that one there. Which country does this flag belong to? Okay. Number 9. Who is this person? Use the pictures to work it out. So who is this person? I don't mean the weatherman, by the way. Use the pictures to work it out. And it's once you start to get it, it's quite easy. We'll give it an extra 20 seconds on this one. Try and work it out. If anyone's watching on a smaller device, like a phone or something, let me just make it a bit bigger. There you go. Okay. We'll go on to the last question on history and geography. We had a nice little love heart from Kit. So thanks for that. Okay, question 10. Who was the King of England while William Shakespeare was alive? Quite a tricky one, that one, isn't it? Who was King of England while William Shakespeare was alive? Okay. And that is history and geography. Done. Just like that. History and geography. All done. All completed. We're going to move on to sport is your third round. Once we do the sport, we'll have a 10-minute break. And then we'll go through the second part of the quiz. So here we go. Here's sport. Which major UK horse racing event took place just days before stricter coronavirus measures were implemented by the government? So which major UK horse racing event took place just days before stricter coronavirus measures were implemented by the government? Okay. Question 2. What is Australians' top football, or they call it soccer, league called? So we have the Premier League as an example. But what's their top league called? Okay, number 3. We have a video. Just take that off a sec. Okay, here's the video.
Подача! Гол! Ангелис Харистеас открывает счет в этом матче! Невероятное чудо! Слезы Криштиану Роналду, слезы Луиша Фигу. Только что это значит сегодня для сборной команды Греции? Вот он момент триумфа!
Okay, so your question is, Greece shocked the world beating Portugal 1-0 in this European final and made Ronaldo cry. But what year was it? So Greece shocked the world beating Portugal 1-0 in this European final. But what year was it? What year was that? Okay, question number 4. St Mirren sacked which famous football manager in 1978? So St Mirren sacked which famous footballer in 1978? Okay, next question. Who is this sportswoman that is being interviewed?
Seeing the players of today, and I've just been working with that, doing a documentary with Andy Murray, and seeing how they play and how they train and how they work, I realised that what I was doing was a bit of a hobby, but it was, it has changed so much, and they are just superhuman athletes now. But you know what? I just love my career, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it.
So who was that sportswoman that was talking there? What's her name? Okay, next one. Which player has received the most straight red cards in the Premier League? Is it Duncan Ferguson, Patrick Vieira, Robbie Savage, or Joey Barton? So which player has received the most straight red, so I don't mean second yellows, straight red cards in the Premier League? Is it Duncan Ferguson, Patrick Vieira, Robbie Savage, or Joey Barton? Okay, question 7. Which sport uses the phrases Lutz, loop, triple, and axel? So which sport uses the phrases Lutz, loop, triple, and axel? Okay, we have next possibly the longest question that I've ever asked, ever. And it was my one, not Laura's. So here we go. We'll play the clip first. And then it's because it's multiple choice, there's lots of different things. So here we go. Watch this clip.
Officials. And he's shown a red card for Raphael.
Okay. So David Luiz went down under that challenge. That meant a red card for Raphael. But what was it that incensed the fans? Was it A? I want to speed this up a touch. Okay, there we go. So it's A. He started laughing out of embarrassment as he was play acting. He stood, is it B? He stood straight back up after holding his leg. C. He stretched his arms out towards the fans. Or D. He got straight back up and scored from the next corner. So David Luiz went down under that challenge that meant a red card for Raphael. But what was it that incensed the fans? Was it A. He started laughing out of embarrassment as he was play acting? Was it B. He stood straight back up after holding his leg? Is it C. He stretched his arms out towards the fans? Or was it D. He got straight back up and scored from the next corner? Okay. Number 9. What's the name of the trophy you would win if you won the Rugby World Cup trophy? What's the name of the trophy you would win if you won the Rugby World Cup? And your last sports question, number 10. What is the term given to the traditional stance of a left-handed boxer? So what is the term given to the traditional stance of a left-handed boxer? Okay, guys, so that's part 1 finished with. Keep the stream open and live, ready for part 2, and then we'll do the trivia trail, the logo and slogan quiz, and the film and TV coming next. So we'll have 10 minutes when I can find the button, and I'll see you in 10.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Please take your seats.
T-minus 1 minute. T-minus 50 seconds. T-minus 40 seconds. T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hello, and we're back. Okay, so, crikey that. It's getting darker outside. I think it's messing with the lights in that picture. So we can just fix that a touch. Also, feel free to have any input on whether we have a break or not. I'm easy either way. I only really put a break in so people can, if they need to go to the loo or they want to go and get themselves a drink or whatever. If you think it's probably not worth having when we just carry on, then by all means, let me know. Either private message me or put it in the chat, whichever. The reason I say it is because we've dropped about 7 people that were watching on Facebook. So whether they closed the stream and haven't come back or whatever. So I'm easy either way. You just let me know. Or whether we shorten it, maybe make it 5 minutes, not 10. Just an idea. Okay, so we finished sport. Let's go to name the film or TV series a fictional location. So as an example, if I showed you a picture of Batman, it would be Gotham. That would be the answer. Melissa says, hashtag keep the break. Okay, 10 minutes or 5 minutes? Keep it at 10 or do we reduce it to 5? So, name the film, TV series. So you've got to work out what the film or TV series is first, and then think, where was that set? Fictional location. Okay? I can't stress that enough. Fictional. Alright, not like Los Angeles casting studio. Fictional, pretend location. Okay? Carl said 10 as well. Okay, let's keep it at 10 then. Okay, so here's your first film or TV series. What is that? And where was it set? Melissa put hashtag keep the break as it is. Okay, fine. People are speaking. At least the masses have spoken, but 2 people. And you all want to keep it the same, so that's fine. No problem. Okay, so where was this fictional location? As in the town or the city, not by the lockers. Okay, number 2. Probably slightly easier, that one. So which town or, well, probably the city, that one. Which city? Because I don't think we ever found out what suburb it was. If you're confused about this round, then just put it in the chat and I'll try and explain it. Okay, number 3. Okay, so what's the town that TV or film was set in? Okay. Number 4. I think some of these are the ones where you kick yourself, aren't they? Do the answers later. You'll say, oh, of course. Okay. Next one. Okay. So tempted to sing the theme tune to this one. And there we go. So you have to work out what the movie is and where this one's actually a fictional country, I think. Just double check that it is a country. Yes, it's a fictional country, this one. Okay. Let me just shift it, touch that. Okay, number 9. Okay. And your last one. And that is all 10. There you go. A little bit tricky, I think, but we always try and mix it up a little bit, don't we? So there we go. So we're going to move on to trivia trial now. So the last letter of your answer is the first letter of your next answer. And the first letter of all your answers form an anagram of a word. And you have to guess what the word is. If you get the word, you get an additional 10 points. So each round has got 10 points. There were 6 rounds, so that's 60 points. And if you get the anagram, you get a bonus 10 points. And we'll come to that when we go for the answers. Okay, here we go. Let's take that off. And we try and make these a little bit easy as well. So, a thin, crispy flatbread typically made from flour, derived from lentils, chickpeas, rice, or potatoes. What is that called? So, a thin, crispy flatbread typically made from flour, derived from lentils, chickpeas, rice, or potatoes. Okay. Number 2. What was the screen name of the actress Norma Jean Baker, better known as? So that's how she was born. That was the name she was when she was born, but what's her screen name? Norma Jean Baker. What is she better known as? Okay, number 3. An additional performance given by performers after the planned show has ended. What is that called? So an additional performance given by performers after the show or the planned show has ended. What's it called? Okay, number 4. 8 Mile, Toy Soldier, and Stan were hits by who? So 8 Mile, Toy Soldier, and Stan were hits by who? Okay, number 5. A vertebrate animal characterized by having fur or hair breathes air and the female produces milk. What's that called? Richard put old films, please. I only just noticed that chat. Sorry, Rich. Old films, please. Wow, you know. Maybe we'll do some older ones next week. We're quite modern, I guess. Okay. So a vertebrate animal characterized by having fur or hair breathes air and the female produces milk. What is that? Okay. Number 6. What animal features in the MGM Studios logo? So what animal features in the MGM Studios logo? Number 7. The company behind the GameCube, SNES, and NES is called what? So, company behind the GameCube, SNES, and NES. Okay. Number 8, I think this is. Yeah. The gravitational curved trajectory of an object is known as what? So the gravitational curved trajectory of an object. And number 9. A tangible, durable reminder of a specific achievement serving as a recognition of merit. So a tangible, durable reminder of a specific achievement serving as a recognition of merit. Okay, and your last trivia trail question. A type of lock sharing its name with an American university. Always seems a little bit tricky, that one, but then you kind of half work it out. Okay. So type of lock sharing its name with an American university. And that is Trivia Trail. All done. So now we're going to move on to fill in the missing word from the slogan. So you don't need to put the company in, okay? It's just the I cut there, haven't I? That cut. Yeah, that's where Riley grabbed me. Riley, 8-month nearly old boy, tends to grab your face. He's got sharp nails and he's cut me right there. Look. Dear. So we don't need to know the company. You'll need to know the company if you want to try and work out the slogan, of course. But the answer is the missing word. Okay. Karina says repeat 1, 8, and 9. That's a lot to repeat, Karina. I'll do it super quick, okay? So number 1, a thin, crispy flatbread typically made from flour derived from lentils, chickpeas, rice, or potatoes. Number 8, the gravitational curved trajectory of an object. And number 9, a tangible, durable reminder of a specific achievement serving as a recognition of merit. Okay, you can rewind as well a little bit. It just means you won't be live when when things are happening. But you can just rewind it and then catch up afterwards. Okay, here we go then. So fill in the missing word from the slogan. Set it off. So always something you extra. Always something you extra. What is the missing word? Okay. Number 2. Let's put that there. Making something more comfortable. What's the missing word to that company slogan? Making something more comfortable. Okay. Number 3. Should have gone to. Should have gone to. Okay. Number 4. You can do it when you something it. So you can do it when you something it. And 8 out of 10, something prefer it. 8 out of 10, something prefer it. Okay. The makeup of something artists. The makeup of something artists. Here's number 6. Makeup of something artists. Okay, because something happens. Give you a bit of a clue on this one. There's a Z at the end. Okay, so that gives you a clue of the company. It is quite difficult, this one. Because something happens. Camille liked our post as well, so cheers for that, Camille. Like the video. Awesome. Because something happens. Live something for less. Live something for less. That's number 8. Okay. Number 9. Something of beers. Something of beers. Okay. And your final question. More for something. I put a question mark on that one. I think it's because the first one I did, and then I realised there was a lot of editing I had to do to all 10, so I just put a blank space instead. But yeah, more for something. Quite a tricky one, I think that one is. And that's it. The end of quiz number, I think this is quiz 15, I think that we've done. 15 weeks. So good job I'm on furlough, isn't it? And I have all this time to do a quiz all week. There we go. Right, okay, so let's get on with the answers. Let's fly through the answers. If anyone needs any repeating, just quickly before we do the answers, put it in the chat and I'll gladly repeat them. Including you, Karina, even though you wanted 3 repeating. So if you want repeating, then put it in and I'll quickly ask you the question. I'll give it 10 seconds because there is a 20-second delay on stream. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through general knowledge. Okay, here we go. So Airbus, and which of the major manufacturer make commercial airliners? It is Boeing. Boeing is the answer. Number 2, carpal bones are found in which part of the body? It's the wrist. Obviously, carpal tunnel, as they call it. So it's the wrist. Number 3, how many years did it take for Neptune to complete an orbit around the Sun? It's 165 years. That's crazy, isn't it? 165 years. So unless you live to 165 years old, you'll never complete the full orbit of the Sun if you was on Neptune. Crazy. Although I think you'd die before lack of oxygen before that. What is a rambutan? It's an exotic fruit. D. The UK's we had a problem with something. The UK's oldest Prime Minister is William Gladstone at 84 years old. Is that true or false? It is true. He was 82 when he entered office, and when he left office, he was 84. So at 84 years old, he was still in power. There you go. When was eBay founded? It was it wasn't. It was B, 1995. 1995, eBay was founded. Name the cocktail made from mint, sugar, white rum, soda water, and lime juice. It's mojito. Mojito is your answer. Now, here we go. What does this road sign mean? It's waiting restrictions apply. So waiting restrictions apply. So you can wait, but only for a certain amount of time. Waiting restrictions apply. Number 9. Fanny Bright, George Wickham, Miss Bates, and Mr. Darcy. Is that Mr. Darcy? Yep. Mr. Darcy are characters created by who? It is Jane Austen. Jane Austen is your answer. And complete the catchphrase. It's shot in the dark. Shot in the dark. There we go. Okay, history and geography. How many miles does the Great Barrier Reef stretch for? 143. So I'm going to read one out. It's C, 1,429 miles. So it's C. Long way. In Greek mythology, what was the name of the wife of Zeus? It was Hera. Just know how to pronounce that. Hera. The name Hera. Jakarta is the capital of which country? The country is Indonesia. Indonesia is your answer. What is Sir Tim Berners-Lee famous for inventing in 1989? It was the World Wide Web. It was C, the World Wide Web. In which European city would you find this mermaid statue? The answer is Copenhagen. Copenhagen is your answer there. Which country is this? It's Austria. That is the country of Austria. After years of war, in what year did India lead the Commonwealth? It was 1947. 1947. Which country does this flag belong to? It's Ukraine. Ukraine. Who is this person? There's a city of Florence, top left. Then you got night, and you got in, and you got the guy there pointing to a gale. So Florence Nightingale. There we go. Who was the King of England while William Shakespeare was alive? It was King James. You can also have King the Sixth of Scotland or James the First of England. It's the same person. But King James. Okay, let's move on to sport. Which major UK horse racing event took place just days before stricter coronavirus measures were implemented by the government? It was Cheltenham races. What is Australia's top soccer league called? It's the A-League. It's A-League, the A-League.
Подача! Гол! Харизматский Користес открывает счет в этом матче! Невероятное чудо! Слезы Криштиану Роналду, слезы Луиша Фигу. Только что это значит сегодня для sbornej команды Греции?
I don't really play it, you just see Cristiano Ronaldo cry again. Greece shot the world, beating Portugal 1-0 in the European final. What year was it? It was 2004. 2004. St Mirren sacked which famous football manager in 1978? It was Sir Alex Ferguson. Went on to Aberdeen and then Manchester United, of course. Who is this sportswoman that has been interviewed?
I was seeing the players of today, and I've just been working with that, doing a documentary with Andy Murray, and seeing how they play and how they train and how they work. I realised that what I was doing was a bit.
Yeah, cut it off there. That was Sue Barker. Sue Barker. Obviously, she's does host Question of Sport now, but of course she was a tennis player. Which player has received the most straight red cards in the Premier League? It is A, Duncan Ferguson. He had 8 in total, and 8 total red cards, and 6 of them were straight red cards. Barton had 6 total, and 5 were straight red cards. Vieira had 6 and had 2 straight red cards. So it always seems to be Vieira second yellow. And Robbie Savage had 1 total, but never ever had a straight red card. But he did have the most yellow cards ever at 89. So there you go. So straight red cards, it's 6 straight red cards for Duncan Ferguson. Which sport uses the phrases Lutz, loop, triple, and axel? It is, of course, ice skating. Or, yeah, ice skating. Like or ice dancing. You know what I mean? So David Lewis went down under the challenge that meant a red card for Raphael. But what is it that incensed the fans?
Officials. And he's shown a red card for Raphael.
So was it A? He started laughing out of embarrassment for play acting. He stood straight back up after holding his leg. He stretched his arms out towards the fans, or he got straight back up and then scored a goal. Here's your answer.
Officials. And he's shown a red card for Raphael. Two Brazilians coming together, Raphael and David Luiz. Got a bit of bars there for David Luiz to start with. He's smiling, David Luiz, laughing. Not sure that's the right reaction to a kick.
So the answer was A, because he was laughing, because he was just pretending he was hurt and was a bit embarrassed about it. So the answer was A. Number 9, what's the name of the trophy you win if you win the Rugby World Cup? It is the Webb Ellis Cup. The Webb Ellis Cup. And what is the term given to the traditional stance of a left-handed boxer? It is southpaw. Southpaw. Right-handed is orthodox. Okay. So name the film or TV series fictional location. This, of course, is Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And the fictional town is Sunnydale. So Sunnydale is your answer there. Brookside Close is Liverpool. This is Twilight. And that is in, there's 2 answers for this, so you get a point if you get either one. It's Forks, Washington. So Forks is the town, and Washington state. We'll give you Washington if you put Washington in there. But Forks, Washington. Only Horse and Horses, that was Peckham. Peckham. Aladdin, that was Aquabar. Aquabar. Flintstones, bit of an easy one, just sing the songs. Town of Bedrock. So it's Bedrock. This is a tricky one unless you know it. Black Panther is the film, and the country is Wakanda. Wakanda. Lord of the Rings. There's quite a few different names for this. The answer is Middle Earth. Middle Earth. But Middle Earth is also an area or continent in Arda. So you can have Arda as well. But Middle Earth is the answer. This is Pretty Woman. So that's Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills. And last but not least, you got Home and Away. So that's Summer Bay. Summer Bay. There. Okay, Trevor Trail. A thin, crispy flatbread typically made from flour derived from lentils, chickpeas, rice, or potatoes. It is poppadom. A poppadom. Just get the answers up for this one. Make sure I get them right. Number 2. What was the screen name of the actress Norma Jean Baker, better known as? It was Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe. So that gives us an E for number 3. Number 3. An additional performance given by performers after the planned show has ended. It is Encore. Encore gives us another E. 8 Mile, Toy Soldier and Stan were hits by who? It was Eminem, which gives us an N. Or an M, shall I say? M. A vertebrate animal characterised by having fur or hair, breathes air, and the female produces milk is a mammal. Mammal. That gives us a L. L for the next one. What animal features in the MGM Studios logo? It's lion. The lion that roars in the middle. So that gives us an N. Company behind the GameCube, SNES, and NES is Nintendo. That gives us an O. The gravitational curved trajectory of an object is orbit. Orbit gives us a T. A tangible, durable reminder of a specific achievement serving as a recognition of merit is a trophy. A trophy. That gives us a Y. So, a type of lock sharing its name in an American university with a Y is Yale. Yale. Now, did anybody get the anagram? Put it in the chat immediately, because you've only got about 10 seconds. So, wang it in if you got it. If you didn't get the anagram, because it was quite tricky this week, then you don't get the bonus 10 points. Oh, here we go. Rich employment, Melissa employment. They always get the anagram every week, don't they? The Worthingtons, the Buxtons, did you get it? If you're playing, that is. Anybody else? So well done for Rich and Melissa. Awesome. Good work. Who else we got? Callum. Carl's playing. Employment. Awesome, Carl. Well done. Karina. Well done, Karina. Good stuff. Did Stacey and Kerry get it? Are they going to put anything on there? Did they get it? Okay, there we go. But well done, guys. Appreciate you playing as well. Now that I know who you are, I've got quite a lot of connections. I don't know everybody. But feel free to put it in the YouTube chat, Twitter, Twitch, or Facebook chat, and it'll pop up. There we go. Stacey and Kerry did get it. They WhatsApped the answer. Just popped up over there. Mr. Put Stacey and Kerry got it there as well. Well done, guys. Employment. Okay. Here's the logos, slogans, slogos. Let's take that off. Okay, here we go. Halifax, always giving you extra. Halifax, that is. Always giving you extra. So the answer is giving. DFS, making every day more comfortable. Making every day more comfortable. Carl's put a little tear smart, unhappy face there. I didn't. Never mind, Carl. Never mind. Should have gone to Specsavers. Specsavers is your answer there. You can do it when you B&Q it. I think my wife would disagree with that statement, given some of my DIY skills. 8 out of 10 cats prefer it. 8 out of 10 cats prefer it. So cats is your answer. This is the makeup of makeup artists. Makeup of makeup artists. This because change happens. The answer is, well, the answer is change. Because change happens. The company is Zurich Insurance. Because change happens. Live something for less. It's live well for less, which is Sainsbury's. Live well for less. For less. Something of beers is, of course, what's King? The answer is King of Beers. Budweiser. King of Beers. And O2, more for you. That's O2, that is. You can just about make out the bubbles in the background. More for you. And there we go. Another quiz completed. Another quiz done. So I hope you all enjoyed that, guys. Put your scores, add them all up, put them into the chat, and we'll do a quick update. Let's just unhide that there. Got 26, yeah. 26 in. Hide that. Hide that column. Okay. You can also see the scores on the website as well. So don't forget the website. It's right there. Okay. willandstuart.wixsite.com/yourvirtualquiz. So by all means, have a look, and that'll be on there. And then put your scores up. So Margaret Lowe got 33. So let's put that on there. Give me a second. Actually, let's put a display capture on there. There we go. Can we make that a bit bigger? make it to about there, shall we say? Okay, so Michael 33. Well, moves his average down by 1 there. Actually, I can't see who's there. So Richard 61. That keeps you on your average there, Rich. Be interesting what Matt Luke got. 58 was a tough one this week. Deb said the Buxtons keeps your average at 59 then. We've got 60 and Granda got 12, but he managed to do the first half as it froze on him. That's not great, is it? So let's put 16 for Gilbert's. 62 for Matt Luke. He just can't post on YouTube. Same as last week there, Matt. The Wilmingtons, they were playing. So hello, you were playing. And my mum got 59. Okay, let's see if we got any movers and shakers. Keep the scores coming. If you're new, then there's been some movement there. Look, been a bit of movement. So Worthingtons, you got up to 2nd place, dropping Matt Luke down by 1. So I don't know how that works. There's something in the formula there somewhere. The Buxtons, you stay at 4th, so that's good. Everybody else, Aaron, you go up above Amy and Jason. Don't think they played this week. I'm not sure. Karina, let's have a look. Karina, where are you? I've lost. There you are. 59, same as last week. Keeps your average at 57. Let me just put this across one, just so you can actually work, just so you can actually see what the point is. There you go. Just in case you're kind of thinking, why is that? Why have I dropped down? That's because you dropped down by 0.2 there, Matt. There we go. Okay, any more? No. Okay, well that's the new scores there. Don't think anyone got their personal best. Let's try and move that across. Fiddling there, look. 62, 61, no. No personal bests this week by the looks of it. 59, oh, maybe one there. No, 64 was for him on there. So let's just take that out there. Okay. So that's the scores updated. Any more? No more. So that's the scores updated. You can see the scores on the website. Again, it's there. I'll update them in a moment. And once again, guys, really appreciate it. Richard, well done, Stu. Good job. No problem at all. Buxtons, Wormingtons, great to have you on as well. And Dan, did I put yours in? I think I did, didn't I? Wormingtons. Just double check this. Yeah, I did, yeah, 62. Awesome. Alright guys, really appreciate it once again. Again, as I always say, feel free to like and share with all your friends and family. Let's get some more viewers. The viewers are going up each week. Rich wants some old films next week. I don't think I'll find any as old as you, Rich. So there we go. But thanks again for playing. Thoroughly enjoyed doing the quiz as always. If you can donate, link is there. And if you want to become a member of the site, the link is there. There's some extra features for you as well. So I will sign off. Carol said thanks, Stuart. No problem, Carol. Share with your friends and family. Share with everyone. We had over 35 connections this week. There's another quiz on a Thursday. I think it's about 180,000 connections. What's that about? We've got to get into triple figures here, guys. All right. Really enjoyed it once again. Thanks for playing. Appreciate it. Stay safe.
You